And on a personal note, because I know it had some council concern, I got my permit. 40 years later, I got a retroactive permit for the work that was done by my previous home owner of our house. There was no illegal construction, but as many people face in Rye, you have to get a permit for work that was done by the previous owner. So we've done that 40 years later. I was in the 3rd grade at the time, but it's official. So no illegal construction and fully permanent. And I see my real estate agent from that transaction 20 years ago, Mr. Zarin. Nice to see you. Any sign-ins for the residents, Dawn? Next item is number 11, residents on matters before, and Ray. Ray?
Call me, sir? Did you call me, Mr. Mayor?
Yeah.
Mr. Mayor, congratulations on your building permits. Glad to hear that you finally got them. You stated earlier that you didn't do anything illegal, referencing your 13 Richard Place property. Did you put a new heating system in that house in 1995, sir?
You can continue with your remarks. You finished?
I asked you a question, sir. Did you put a new heating system in that house in 1995?
You can continue with your remarks. We're not going to go through my personal history, sir.
You said you didn't do anything illegal. I'm just asking you if you put a new heating system in the house. I'm asking you if you took out an oil heating system and you converted it to gas in 1995.
You have my statement. Continue on.
What was your statement, sir? I didn't hear it.
I've already made my statement on the matter. Do you have remarks you'd like to make for the council?
Your statement on the matter was that you didn't do anything illegal. So I'm asking you if you put in a new heating system in 1995.
Again, I'm not going to get into the personal situation of
Well,
my
you got into it earlier when you said you didn't do anything illegal.
That's
Why don't
correct.
you get into it now?
Sir, go ahead with your remarks.
I just asked you a question. I'm not going
this
to
is your
continue with
time
my
to
remarks until
make-
you answer it.
This is not a back and forth.
I'm sorry?
Do you have a statement you'd like to make for the council?
I just asked you a question, sir, about your illegal building. You said you didn't do any illegal building. My question is, did you convert the heating system in 1995
I've already
from
addressed
oil
that
to gas?
question.
Could you address it? It's a simple yes or no.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's because I'm not going to get into this with you tonight, or at any time. If you'd like to make a statement to the council, this is your time.
what? You wanted to get into it earlier when I couldn't address you, but you're not willing to get into it now when I confront you with it?
We're going to move on. Jim, Amico?
I'm still waiting for your answer, Mr. Mayor.
Well, the public has my answer.
Well,
There was no illegal construction at the property. You can say that you think there was, but there was no illegal construction.
I'm
Jim?
asking you if you put in a new heating system, and if you had a permit for that heating system.
Again, we're not
It's a
gonna get
simple
into
yes or no. If you didn't put the heating
No.
system in and you didn't have and you had a permit, then you would just say yes, wouldn't you?
Go ahead. If there are other comments you'd like to make,
As soon as you give me an answer for that one.
you have my answer.
So you refuse to answer the question.
No. I'm not going to get into the personal items that have happened at my house because there's been no illegal construction.
Then why would you get into them in the beginning of the meeting?
No,
when
I did get into
couldn't
them
have
in
a
the beginning of the
dialogue
meeting.
when you were free to speak whatever you wanted to say.
I'm sorry, we gotta end this. I apologize, I was on my BlackBerry. I work a family emergency. Can we just move on, please?
sorry?
I apologize, I was
No,
looking at something for minutes, but I had a family emergency, but we need to move on, please. There's other residents here who would like to
Yeah,
speak,
we've got city
please.
business to conduct, sir.